Hello, students of Computer Science Department, School of Information and Communication Technology, Federal University of Technology, Owerri, Imo State, Nigeria. Are you expected to be back from your holidays? School has resumed since 19th of April, but it has discovered that most of you are not yet back. From the pool I have not seen any single yes. It means that a very good number of you are not yet back. So today I chose not to miss the class. I decided to make it online class to complement the absence of many who are battling to gather themselves, maybe financially, to come back. Before I begin, I have to introduce myself. I am Dr. Mrs. Jacinta Chioma Oduchukwu, the coordinator of CS 210 Occupational Health and Safety in Computer Science. One of the courses you are going to take this semester. Today, I welcome you all back to FUTO, Federal University of Technology, Owerri, Imo State, Nigeria. We are going to look briefly on the foundation of occupational health and safety. Occupational health and safety simply means keeping safe and healthy while doing your work or your job. That is a simple meaning without much grammar. We are teaching you this course in order to help you avoid a lot of health hazard, especially you people that are making use of ICT devices. You discover that most of the technical aspect of this computer science are very hectic and stressful, that sometimes most people, especially those into programming, data analysis, usually stay long on a screen, which eventually results in a lot of health challenges. So let's briefly look at the physical benefits. The physical benefit of occupational health and safety in computer science. One of the physical health benefit of OHS in CS is reduce the risk of musculoskeletal disorder. The simple way to reduce this disorder is the use of ergonomic workspace. Having a proper reading setting, the proper setting for your computer, the proper setting for your sitting, in order to avoid disorder that might result in waist pain, neck pain, or eye strain. And some people might be saying, since we are students, we cannot afford to have this good setting. If you can say tell ourselves the truth, you discover that some people work with their computer while lying down. Some people use their phone while also lying down. Some people sit on their bed, keep their laptop on their laps. This will surely result to serious health challenges in the future, and constant doing it, definitely, if you tell yourself the truth, you will discover that sometimes you have neck pain or waist pain or sleep with difficulty. You have to reduce that by having a proper setting. The worst aspect of it is putting your laptop on your lap working. It's very, very, very dangerous. If at all you want to use, always use a hard object, because if you look at the side of your laptop, you discover that it's a fan where heat is constantly coming out. The food for computer is adequate air. You see, sometimes in this environment, we don't have put our system where it will be getting proper ventilation. So make sure that you have a small table. If you cannot provide a proper workspace setting, you can buy a small table with a proper seat, or you make use of the university library. Some of us here, students, discover that we don't value what we have. We don't know that Futo Federal University of Technology, Owerri, Imo State, Nigeria, has a very standard library, of which I, Dr. Ms. Jacinta Chioma Odechukwu, is a witness. We have standard library where you can sit properly. If you properly and read, if you want to make use of your system, you have a digital library where you can sit properly. I do visit physical library, but I want to tell you in this class where I'm teaching you the how to maintain healthy and safety while studying this course or while working with ICT devices. I discovered personally that our students, CS department, don't usually visit the library. I feel so happy anytime I visit the digital library and see engineering students there with their laptop working in their workspace. There are a lot of space for students and staff in the digital library where you can use laptop and sit properly with the proper desk that is arranged in the library. So if you have not been using the library, don't say some of you can be if this is a physical class. I know I will have been hearing murmuring of today, hey, where is the money to set up this place? Where is the finance to set up this place? If you don't have the finance to set a proper sitting workspace, to have a standard sitting in order to avoid health challenges or risk of this job, you make use of what the university have provided for you. I have to tell you in confidence that our university have a very good workspace. Next time, I think I have to go to the library. Next time I go to the library, I'm going to make a video of the digital library and show to you so that you know what you are missing. So I want to use this class to inform you that some people, I know when we were in school then, some people always complain, the university don't have this, they already have this, but I used to laugh. I'm not, I have to tell you that the reason why I made first class while I was in university wasn't because I'm the best, but because I discovered what my university, the facilities of my university, and make use of it, which is library. I was always in the library reading the books there. I discovered that the university have so many good books and the proper settings where I can. And I have personally visited all the libraries in Futo and can attest to it that I am that you will marvel if you have not visited the library before, digital library, you will marvel that the university have provided what you need to sit properly in the to use your laptop. So if you don't have money to set your workspace for those living outside the campus, please go and make use of library, because this course is introduced by the NUC, because they know that a lot of people in the industry are suffering a lot of people, a lot of students, some people encounter this problem while they are still in the university. If they not have this knowledge, even when they start working, they will be endangering their health. So I'm going to show you a video of the proper sitting position to avoid, in order to reduce disorder, which is one of the benefits of this whole occupational health and safety in computer science under the physical benefits. So you have to watch this video. This video will show you how your workspace sitting with the proper sitting position to avoid disorder. How to get it clear? So if you cannot afford this setting, please go to the university library. We have this desk, proper seat, and enable you to sit properly and use your laptop. So another benefit is a physical benefit is eye health. Eye health. Eyes is very important. If you notice that most of us in ICT field are using glasses, so it is mostly the cause of radiation coming from the screen. You get, most of you use your phone at close range, laptop at close range. Not only at close, a very long time. If you stay on the screen for a very long time, it will definitely result to a very serious problem, especially those of you now who are building themselves in programming. I know that some people are already good. Some people started this coding even before they enter university. Some data analysts, they require them staying long in the system. I want to inform you that there is one good rule in OH that is called 20-20-20 rule. So if you don't want to develop this problem both in the eye and in the bone or musculoskeletal disorder or eye problem, try to maintain this 20-20-20 rule. 20-20-20 rule means that you walk, step out after 20 minutes of walk, look up as if you are sighting an object 20 feet away for 20 seconds. That is, move away at interval. If you can maintain this 20-20 rule, either as a student or while you're using an ICT device or when you start work, you will never develop any health issue that comes from that will result to serious eye problem. I'm not talking of eye defects, mostly problems that come from the light, constant light coming to your eyes, or as a result of much reflections. So another very bad thing that you have to avoid while using your phone and your IC or your ICT device or even the television is make sure that your space where you're using it at night, avoid using anything called screen without a well illuminated environment or the use of lights at night. If you have been doing it after this class today, make sure that you avoid it, because my doctor told me that the eye problem that will result from this, by using a screen at night without light, has no cure. It does not have any cure. The damage that can come to your eyes, the damage you can give to your eyes by using the ICT devices, the screen-based devices at night without illuminating your room or use light, has no cure. So from this class, learn that you do not use your phone at night or use your laptop at night or use television and light without uh, illuminating your place properly. So if you are in the hostel, you don't have issue because there's light everywhere in Futo now. Futo has steady lights because of the solar system. Even there is steady NEPA. But see here, there's no place in Futo now that we don't have a steady light. So make sure that you have light in your room. You on the lights in your room whenever you're using your phone at night or a laptop or your television. If you don't, if you're not living in the hostel, buy a very good rechargeable lantern so that whenever you want to use your screen at night, you on the lights. Or you do what I did when I was in the university. When I was in the university, I founded night reading a lot. I made proper use of my day because of the library. Whenever there is no class, I would go to the library, or if there are even enough, maybe interval of 3 hours before the next class, I quickly move to the library. I even use it as a part of exercise, walking down to the library, stay comfortable in the library because the library is free of noise. After reading, I go back to my classes. Before I go home after class, I move to the library. After reading, I go back to my room and rest. And that helped me a lot to that was the secret to my performance while I was in university. You can adopt that idea. There's no excuse. I know that if this class in physical, so many people will be giving excuse. Please, there's no excuse to good health. There's no excuse to build your health. It is not proper to damage your health, and you will not live to benefit when you're supposed to be enjoying your life. You are curing one sickness or the other. We don't want you to die. When we are in the university, we didn't have anybody. This course was not part of the courses we did in the university. We are not fortunate like you that we are introduced this course. Even me, as the lecturer, Dr. Mrs. Jacinta Choma Ojuku, you can shorten it as Dr. Jaco, popularly called Dr. Jaco, is an abbreviation of all my name, Jacinta Chioma Oduchukwu. I will have to tell you that even as a lecturer, I learned a lot of things that I was doing that is bad through this course I'm teaching you. So through this course, I'm also planning, as even I'm teaching you, I'm also applying this. I don't want you to experience the health damage a lecturer, have damage without having this knowledge of occupational health and safety in computer science. So another benefit is the reduction of health-related issue that can you can develop through sedentary related lifestyle, sitting too much in the room, sitting too much in front of your computer, sitting for a long time on the screen without regular movement or exercise. So the health is physical benefit, and that physical benefit is the reduction of sedentary related issues can be prevented. There are some regular exercises or room exercises. Trekking every morning, maybe at interval. This is when you're walking. If you're working with your screen, after some time you move around within your office or within your workspace and do little exercise, especially those who are doing programming. I can tell you that sometimes when you want to achieve a particular task, when you want to develop a particular problem or a particular segment of code, and you have not seen results, you will be eager to continue writing, to continue working, even when your body system has even given you sign that, oh, you have slight headache, that you need to rest. You will continue to work because you want to achieve a task. Please set the rule. Let that 20-20-20 rule be on your head, and not only look at the object. At some interval, you can walk around and do some um, um, in-house exercise that will improve your health. I'm going to show you another video of some exercises you can introduce in order to reduce this sedentary related issues. So what?
Improves my focus. Follow for more tech and career. This is how I've maintained being lean throughout quarantine. I'm a software developer by day, and you spend a lot of time in front of the computer. I usually take a few breaks a day to fit in some of these exercises. It honestly takes all of 10 to 20 minutes, and it improves my focus. Follow for more tech and career. This is how I've maintained being lean throughout quarantine. I'm a software developer by day, and you spend a lot of time in front of the computer. I usually take a few breaks a day to fit in some of these exercises. It honestly takes all of 10 to 20 minutes, and it improves my focus. Follow for more tech and career.
10 to 20 minutes.
This is how I've maintained being lean.
Learn this. When we come to mental well-being, another benefit of occupational health and safety in computer science is mental health benefit. It helps to reduce stress burnouts. Your mental health is very, very, very important, apart from your physical health. When you have mental health issue, you cannot even continue working. So working an interval regular exercises it helps to improve your mental well-being. Another benefit is performance and productivity benefit. So concentration and focus improvement. This has to be the environment, our working environment, our classrooms, our hostel. This is where the library comes in. The place you work as a student after your lectures. You want to go and practice what you have learned on your system. We have a comfortable library where you can do that. So I know that a visit to the university library will give you hope that you have something in your photo. The kind of joy I have the first day I visited that digital library, you have that kind of joy. Whenever I visit the library, in short, I whatever I do or research I do or prepare in that library goes straight to my head. So that is what the aspect of performance or productivity. It make you to read. If you are working on a particular project, if you are doing a particular research, if you are giving assignments in class or term paper to do, if you go to the library and sit properly, you'll be able to coordinate, you'll be able to focus, you'll be able to concentrate. So that is to say that the performance and productivity benefits, it helps you to concentrate and focus, improve concentration and focus. A typical example is the use of library. And one good thing I want to review to you here now is that the library also provides Wi-Fi. Some of you don't know that even leaving your Wi-Fi at night while sleeping causes a lot of health hazards. So if you make use of the some also complain that they don't have money to feed, they don't have money to do this. I know that a lot of you burn data most of the pocket money that your parents give to you in your phone and burning a lot of data, putting your Wi-Fi on while is on your putting while your phone is on pocket. Please, these things cause a lot of health hazard. You can see that these days, if you put your ear this way and this way on news and other information on hospital, or you visit to hospital, you hear a lot of people, this one is suffering this cancer, is one of this kind. So most of them is the use of this ICT devices, especially our phone. It is very, very wrong to put your Wi-Fi on and on your phone and put it in your pocket. But if you can learn how to use the university library to do your work and also benefit from the Wi-Fi that the university have provided to you. Some of you don't know that you have access. If tomorrow you go out and say, do you have access to free internet in your university? Some of you will even tell big lies that the educator does not provide you with. I have to tell you in this course, in the process of teaching you the health hazards, that constant on putting your Wi-Fi on your phone and leaving it to sleep or putting it on your pocket can cost you. I want to tell you the another means of reducing this. Why are in school here in photos to go to the library, make use of the Wi-Fi. When you come out, you can now do other things that will contribute to your educational development. So, performance and productivity benefits will also help you to be creative and innovative. When you go to a very well arranged environment to do your work as an ICT student, you'll be able to think. You'll be able to think very well. You'll be able to create innovation. As an IT student, from 200 level, you should learn how to create innovation that will benefit the university, so that as you're graduating, you are leaving a legacy behind. So because this is the first class, we are not going to spend much time today, but I want to encourage you to come back. I want to encourage you to come back so that we can have physical face-to-face interaction and look at some improvement or some rules that will help us maintain occupational health and safety while doing our work properly. Please, I would like you to watch the video as I put it online, revise it, because I'm going to give you a quick quiz to test your ability or what you have learned from this course. I remain Dr. Jaku, Dr. Mrs. Jacinta Choma Odrichukwu, the coordinator of CS 2110, Occupational Health and Safety in Computer Science. Have a good day. So I would like to welcome your questions from the comment section, and I will attend to all the questions. Next class is going to be very, very interactive. I would like to also get knowledge of your own experience in this course. Thank you, and God bless you. Thanks for listening.